Da da da. Alright, we're gonna make it short and sweet.
Is something wrong? That is hardly surprising. What do you wish to know? It is not time.
Good. Didn't really want to do that. I just figured maybe if it's a quick process, we could try to fit it in. But I'm definitely not at the top of my priority list. Hey, what the F was that?
We must go to Dantooine, to the Enclave. There is something there that you must hear if you are to understand.
Okay, thank you for at least telling me where the plot is supposed to go.
Will have to wait until we stand within the Enclave together.
Okay, I was just supposed to talk to Kriya and know that. I wonder what happens if I go to Dantooine without talking to Kriya. This seems like the kind of game where it would just like short circuit and be like, no, you gotta talk to Kriya first though. Dantooine's not important until Kriya says so, but then Kriya says there's no time to wait.
For yours. I will answer.
I really wish you could develop more characterization because you're so freaking cool. I really wish I could talk to you more, but the writers didn't get to you. Hey, bud.
Yes, General.
I think I already asked them this, but...
Only that I understand. Was there something?
Because that's because he sort of fell to the dark side, right? This is going really badly. Like, every opportunity where it's like, test yourself, don't go into the dark side juice and lose yourself. I've lost myself and lost gained dark side points.
Statement, Master.
I think I've already asked me this.
Statement. Oh, very well, Master. No doubt you are bothering me because you wish to interrogate me with harmless, non-lethal questions. Or perhaps you need the deck of your freighter scrubbed, or an exciting alien text translated. My circuits are abuzz with anticipation of what your next task will be for me that does not involve ending the life of an organic meatbag that deserves death. Statement. Statement.
Oh my god. That is the worst. That is the worst. That is awful. I know this game was rushed. I know they had a deadline they were trying to hit, and they didn't finish everything. But that is the most blatant example of crap. We don't have time for. Just tell the player they can't do it yet. Do it later. We have they couldn't figure out how to make that plot line be its own thing. So they're like, we'll just force it at the end of the game. We'll just make further along at the main plot. We'll just put it at the end. And then they couldn't even get the voice actor. Christopher Tabori, fun fact. I know the voice actors really well because I'm a huge dork. They didn't have time to get him to record a line to be like, I as a droid am not ready to do this yet. I need to make more preparations. They didn't have time for that, so they just had to just input text right there. It said, no, player, not yet. Don't worry, we'll get to it, but not yet. Don't worry about it. Shut up. Wait for the main plot to get there. It's fine. Even though this has been treated as a completely separate side plot that has nothing to do with the main plot. They have established that this is HK's little personal mission, which a lot of characters have. They like in Mass Effect, there's loyalty missions. KOTOR, there's a lot of missions that are similar, and they've established that yeah, HK's got one of those too. But at no point do they like say that the main plot is related to it, and now the game's just like no, wait, it's not yet, man. We're not ready for it yet. We didn't program that yet. Not yet. I'm sorry, man. So that's incredibly frustrating. I do actually like the image though of the programmers. As I'm playing the game right now in 2016, they still haven't finished programming it. So that's why they have that text there. It's like, no, when he gets to that part of the main plot, we'll have it ready. But right now, just put in text. Just in this update, just tell him that he can't do it yet. Just wait until later. Don't worry, we'll have it done by the time he gets there. I wonder what, wouldn't it be spooky if she just, like, flash jumped towards the camera and, like, a jump scare? That wouldn't surprise me. Oh, sorry, we're playing video games. Nothing else happening. I'm just gonna play some video games. Gotta play the plot. It's ignore this. Ignore this, please. Does it just tell me it's destroyed again? I just want to see this again, this text again. Yeah, it's just destroyed. It's dead. The plant just has a chunk torn out of it. Alright, to Dantooine, I guess. Man, Korriban was so short. That's so weird. It's so freaking weird. Yeah, yeah. We did it! Oh, I never talked to you, did I?
Something up? Alright. Yeah, well...
Jeez. Did I just lose all chance there? Like, no chance? I guess if I have them as squad mates, I can build influence with them more often, because, like, occasionally they'll comment on something I did, and then they'll gain influence with them. So I guess I'm just supposed to cycle out my squad mates more, which means I have to do this. Oh, that's so painful. That's such a painful thing to do. Yeah, I guess. Should probably have another Jedi, but this will do for now. We'll see what happens. Man, I lost my light side bonus too. Yeah, you can level up at this point. Oh, I have put a few points in stealth. Should I do one more? I have 4 points. So just to gain influence with Kriya, maybe. Even though I don't care about that much. I'll do a little bit. Okay, let's do Master 2 Weapon. Just so we're really good on that. Are there any always active powers that I don't have yet? I have the reflection one, I know, but... So just by the way I play video games, I'm really not good about using this sort of thing. So if it's always active, I don't need to worry about it. Like this one. Can I upgrade any more powers? I guess Force Confusion. At this point... Actually, at this point, let's do this. Or Drain Life. Yeah, I'm gonna Drain Life, actually. That seems like it might be a more helpful thing. Sneak Attack. Alright. One more stealth. Then Kriya will be happy. Oh, whoops. Alright, well I guess let's just kill Death Field. I love that power's name. We're gonna try that. As OP as Force Wave is. We're gonna try that out in the next fight. Not evil though. I'm still light side. Even with 2 massive jumps downwards. My squad isn't gonna matter, is it? It's just gonna port my whole crew there, I can imagine. because it's main plot. Also, that little factoid about how many people believe that the Jedi will gather here, if they are to gather at all, seems like a really bad idea to do exactly what the mainstream expects me to do. I feel like maybe we should do something slightly unexpected.
You are always welcome here, Jedi.
That's good.
Thanks for your help with the mercenaries.
You're welcome.
I hope someday I'll be able to return the favor.
That's enough time. I'm done talking to
I saw
you.
you fighting the mercenaries. Just amazing. I wish
So,
I were a Jedi too.
where do I go? Yeah, I bet you do.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clapped.
For real, where am I supposed to go? Oh, at the Enclave, my bad. This isn't the Enclave, this is the Outpost. Or Settlement, or whatever. It's different from the Enclave, I understand this. I actually wouldn't have understood it until it said the ruins of the Enclave. Because I'm an idiot. It's Enclave Courtyard. Forward. Da da da. Hang on, gotta fill out this empty spot on the map. Got it. Map is complete. Bless me. Man, it's really gonna bother me that I lost my fight against my evil self. I would be perfectly happy. Not happy. Yeah, no, I would not be happy about that. I would have been perfectly happy just losing to Revan. The fact that I lost myself too is embarrassing. I know I've said that like 3 times already, but still. I'm just letting everyone know how frustrated I am about that. Hey, look at that. It's still there. Look at the magnificent vista. Infested with gross space lizards. Lizard insects, bugs, whatever they are. I forget the name of the enemy. And that's open now. I guess they sensed my presence, maybe? It's unclear. Or maybe it's a trap. Maybe this is a huge, giant, complete, utter trap. And all of them are dead already. It's a little spooky because it might be a trap. Rebuilt Jedi Enclave, okay. Oh, that loading screen didn't look good. Who are these soldiers?
Out of my way. I am Colonel Tobin of the Underon Mid... Lord,
Why aren't they wearing masks or anything?
I bring news of the Jedi, a place where you may feed.
Thanks, Kriya. Thank you for letting this person live.
Telos, Master.
Oh.
There is an academy of Jedi on Telos. Perhaps hundreds of them. Enough to sustain you. And enough for you to free Onderon.
Bad plan, man. Don't give him orders. He's gonna do what he wants, I feel like. Alright. Try to keep up, guys. Cutscene's making it awkward for you, I know, but... So it says rebuilt. Does that mean Vrook's just been doing, like, carpentry and weeding and stuff, like, this whole time? It also appears he's done a very small portion of it, so... That could totally be the case. Yeah, I just want to get all my surroundings here. Also, Atten and Mira are gone, so that's cool. That's good to know. Oh, he didn't. He trimmed the hedges and mowed the lawn, but he forgot to move the corpses out of the way. I love the image of Ed Asner just like trying to take care of this courtyard, doing a really bad job. You're like, I haven't even gotten to that corpse on the north yet, in the north quadrant. Yeah, I'll get to that tomorrow. Dang it, she's already here. She's already here to meet us. Dang it. I forgot the one on the south side too. All the corpses. All the Jedi Masters are meeting here, and I left corpses all over the place. Dang it. Yep, I told you were just going to show up here automatically because the main plot. Although it's not the whole crew, though. I guess I was sort of wrong with that.
It has been some time.
Since the Dantooine. So what happens if I were to take her to the Enclave when I visit Dantooine for the first time?
Years have not been kind to us both, it seems. But perhaps now they will see the truth at last.
Yeah. Let's go!
Not as it was.
I really tried to mow the lawn,
That is for the
but it was really rough, man. Where's Atris? Isn't she a Jedi Master as well? Or is it just you three scrubs? I really don't like any of these characters.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us.
He's a coward,
You have many questions.
because he ran away at the cantina. He's a jerk. And Zez-Kai is just, he's freaking weird, man. He showed up and was like, I'm gonna help rescue the Jedi exile from the Jek'Tar. Did not show up until Mira broke me out and got me away from Goto. Then he shows up and he's just like, yeah, I came here because I was a huge coward. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask you this again.
We cast you out of the Order because you followed Revan to war. There was no other reason.
No, there was another. You had become different somehow. Changed. The war had changed you.
You were no longer a Jedi, but we could not tell you why. Some explanations mean nothing unless the one who suffers comes to an answer on their own. What had happened to you was punishment enough, and the Jedi do not kill their prisoners.
And if you had stayed, you would have changed us. And that we could not allow.
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
I haven't changed Disciple or Atten that much. They're pretty much just as much scumbags as they were when I started. So, someone shut up. Just shut up and tell me.
And you notice that when you act, others follow.
That's what being the leader of the ship
There's
means.
something wrong here. A disturbance in the Force.
They follow you without question.
Did she tell me that now, or is that a flashback?
Against their instincts.
Visas was warning me against something. Guys, shut up. Guys, shut up.
But that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm
Guys,
trying
shut
to
up.
tell
This
you.
is not important. I don't care about that anymore. Visas just... That wasn't a flashback, was it? It sort of might have been, because it was an example of, here's a squad mate that followed you because you were a leader. But that felt like it was in the present.
It is not an easy thing to explain. Surely you are familiar with Force bonds.
Oh, yeah.
It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. And if you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who
I believe that's called being extroverted, which is awkward, because I'm definitely not that.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours. We do not know, but it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian wars
Yeah,
echo
9.
in you still.
3 of which are droids. Wait, no, it's not. It's more than 9. Is it? I don't know. It was 9 in the first game. I've lost track this time around.
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it.
because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet. And within you, to hear the Force over such pain. It is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure. And it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxon. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you
Shoot, that was really well directed. That was a really good moment.
You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you. And it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot
Oh shoot. Hunger, that doesn't sound good.
Saw a wound in the Force.
Considering everything Visas and Kree have said.
We saw the end of the Force.
Yes. You can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force, and the death of the Jedi.
But it's not my fault.
So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right.
But until Korriban, I've done like 0 evil things. Don't give me this.
Feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you. It's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds.
Oh shoot.
More and more powerful.
Is it pulling an Undertale?
But what's worse,
They're pulling an Undertale.
it hasn't gone away.
All the people I've killed have just made me stronger. And that's bad. That's really, really bad, is what that's saying. It's pulling an Undertale!
You know what the choice is. If you don't warn them, then the Republic will fall. All those countless lives. Innocent lives.
Is Disciple betraying me? Good! I can finally be justifiably angry at him and everyone can, like, not think I'm being weird about that.
Train such Jedi to consume and kill.
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi. And perhaps all the knowledge of the
But it's
Force,
not my fault!
but it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain.
Now, I feel bad because every time I get into a fight, I go, oh, well, at least it's more free experience. So, it's...
And so you wait.
Oh.
As a shadow.
Oh.
Yes, we are alike that way, blind.
Are they gonna fight?
I would have thought you would walk with her amongst
Are they
the
gonna
Jedi.
fight?
But that is not the way of the Sith, is it?
Do not speak to me.
No! No!
You, of all of us, have no conception of what it means to be Sith.
You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave.
But I brought you here!
And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
This is actually a really good twist. This is interesting. But yeah, like, I would be super angry at them for saying, like, how dare... Okay, I am a little bit angry because none of this was brought up in the first game. And the first game, you also killed hundreds of people. And then no one ever talked about Revan being cut off from the Force or being like a poison to the Force or a wound or a hunger or anything. So that makes a little less sense. But it is slightly justified, taking that aside, that argument aside, it is slightly justified of the fact that, yes, almost every time I got into a fight, I was willing to do it because it was experience. And now they're telling me, remember how you got stronger every time you killed someone? That's because of this weird thing you're doing with the Force, and it's caused all these problems. That's actually nice. That's really good. That's really cool. So I'm okay with this. But also, I feel like my character would definitely not be okay with being cut off from the Force, and also, I would really suck at this game if my character doesn't have Force powers. So I'm gonna object to this a little bit. Why can't I just leave? I'll leave Dantooine. I'll just leave.
As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around.
I'll go to the Outer Rim, to the unknown regions.
Enough.
Force wave, OP.
Step away from her.
Oh shoot, the hood's off.